Hello, I'm Dave Archer, retired school teacher and formerly a fly fishing guide in western Montana. In 1999, I published a Montana fly fishing and camping guide, and my goal then was to make sure that I could really direct people to the out of the way places without them ever becoming lost, and give good camping information and as much as possible fishing information as well. So in retirement, I've become a YouTube junkie from everything from welding techniques to airbrushing and of course fly fishing. And one of the things I've found is that the fly fishing YouTube they're a little short on information and pretty heavily aimed at fishing prowess. And that's okay, it's really fun watching fish being caught and landed. But my goal here is more on getting you there, letting you know what the campsites are available, what the terrain's like, giving you good directions, and taking a lot of footage of the lake or the creek or the river. So to do this, I'm using the Delorum Atlas and Gazetteer for both Idaho and Montana. So when I reference a spot, a creek, lake, out of the way place for fishing and camping, I can direct you right to the page number. At any rate, that's the goal. I have a companion Chesapeake 8-month-old, and he's ready to go. And so I hope to share this information with you. And I'm hoping that if it's valuable, that you'll hit the like button, and more importantly, that you'll subscribe to the channel, because it's a big area. Northern Idaho, the Panhandle, and western Montana, and there's some absolutely wonderful places to fish. So that's where we start. Ike, come. All right, come. All right. So this is Ike, and he's 8 months old. Get down, you know better. And he loves water, and I've had him in the boat. And it's pretty crazy sometimes. So settle down. So this is what I have to contend with. So when I go out fishing, don't expect any great shots, because this guy's for sure is going to knock over my camera if I don't keep track of him. All right, one last thing. I like Ike. Welcome to Dave Archer's Fly Fishing Guide to Northern Idaho and Western Montana. This particular entry is on the North Fork of the Coeur River in Idaho, and the directions are quite easy. Take I-90 out of Coeur or Spokane and exit on exit 43, just a few short miles from Wallace. So the mileage marker, the is just that. It's a mileage marker. There are signs every mile. Some of them are missing, all the way up to the top. So let's start with mileage marker 1.2, which is the Castaway Fly Shop. And here you can find all your fly fishing needs. You can get a license, and most importantly, you can get a shuttle. Now, 2 exits up on the right from the fly shop at mileage marker 1.7 is Old River Road, and this leads to Albert's RV Park. Now, when you take this exit, this is their bottom floating exit. So you just go right past Albert's RV Park, just a short distance, and you'll see the gate that leads to the river. And a very, very nice parking area, lots of room, and a good boat launch. Well, I'm at the North Fork of the Coeur d'Alene River. This is Steamboat Pond Boat Launch, Sportsman Access. And from here, I'll float down to the Sportsman Access that's about a mile above the fly shop. About 5 miles, mileage marker 5+, is the turn off to the left, crossing a bridge to the Bumblebee Campground, as well as the Bumblebee Creek, and this leads to the North Fork, Little North Fork of the Coeur d'Alene River. Mile marker 10. At mileage marker 21 is the the Pritchard Y, and it offers food and gas and a great barbecue stand as well. Now right above this is mileage marker 22, which is the Pritchard Bridge, and this offers a picnic, but it also offers a nice area to launch a small raft or a kayak or a kickboat. So that's a good place. Now there is an area at mileage marker 17 that has a very bad hazard. So check in with the fly shop of whatever year you're up here. The next is mileage marker 27, which is the Avery Creek Picnic. And it too offers a small raft launch or a kickboat, whatever your choice is. At mileage marker 30 approximately is the Shoshone Creek, and I'll have to come back on another trip to do the tributary creeks, but it's a beautiful creek. It gets drawn down in the summer. And let me just add, this is a good point to interject this thought. The North Fork doesn't flow a lot of water except for the runoff early season. It drops pretty dramatically, and on the drought year, there's not much water up here. It's a low gradient. It's not like the western Montana rivers and creeks. So it progressively shallows out. There's a lot of dead, long areas of just shallow water. But then you're fishing for the pocket water, the green water. And that can be found all along the river. And you'll see the many takeouts and trucks that are parked along those areas. Nonetheless, this is a catch and release fishery for cutthroat with barbless hooks. And over the last 20 years that they've instituted these regulations, it's done wonders for the cutthroat recovery. So it's a great place to fish. Right above Shoshone Creek at mileage marker 30 plus is Shoshone Boat Launch. Now, I've listed here, it's limited parking, has a very small turnaround, but it is a regular boat launch. Most people park their rigs up on the main road. Mileage marker 32 is the Kit Price Campground. It's closed in 2021. Mileage marker 35 is the Devil's Elbow Campground, and it's open in 2021. You can go to reservation.gov, or you can look at the Scenic Canyons Recreational Service website to make a reservation. And they're kind of a 60-40, 40% show up and 60% reservation. At mileage marker 38 is Long Pool Primitive Campground, and it's best suited for tents, but boy, does it have a great big pool for having a lot of fun swimming, and the kids are out there already on their float tubes. Mileage marker 39 is a primitive campsite. It has rough entry roads, but it's got some very nice camping spots. And, you know, in spite of the roads, I saw really big trailers that they pulled in there. Mileage marker 41 is the Big Hank Campground, and it's closed in 2021, although I did read where it could be opened later in the season. So you might want to check on that. At mileage marker 44 is a primitive campsite with good access. Well, this is the first time Ike's been in a river and in this little boat, and he's been pretty comical. He's been in my way a few times, but right now he's just decided he wants to be up front. We're close to the action, I just landed a really nice cutthroat right here. And I think he's still looking for it. It came off actually when I was lifting it up. So far, pretty good fishing. It was slow at the beginning, but now they're keying into green drakes. So I have a nice pattern that's been working well. Oh. Okay, I gotta get this guy off. And finally, at mileage marker 49, the pavement ends. And from here, for quite a number of miles, is a dirt road. It's a fair road. But again, keep in mind that in the drought years, the North Fork above this point, it's just a very small creek, but beautiful scenery. And I was very pleased with the fishing. That was mid-June. The water had really dropped, but I still managed to catch some very nice cutthroats in that smaller water. You're looking for green pocket water. Got to scramble up and down the creek, which I don't do well anymore in my 70s. Just wanted to show off a little bit. This is a wonderful stream. What do you think, Ike? Hey. Ike, come. Ike, come. Stay away from the camera. Stay away from my dry bag. Give me here. Come here. Ike, come. Come. Sit. Stay. Protect the camera. Stay. All right, good day. 14 fish. 3 of them were good size.